Hey, what's going on, dudes? My name is TDC and welcome back to my Minecraft world. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. We are just hanging out right now. I need to breed up some cows because today is the day, isn't it, boys? Or guys and gals. I don't really know how this whole breeding system works in Minecraft, but hey, it is what it is. So we're gonna get a cow farm up and going, man. Finally we'll have something else to eat besides fish because I am getting a little tired of it. I want some steak. I want some steak and mashed potatoes. That's what I want. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick. Yeah, so I think I've got like the perfect spot for this. It's back over, well, here, we'll just go show you real quick. So it's over this way. And we've got our other, this is where I have like my carrot and potato farms and everything like that. And I think this will be a pretty nice spot for some animal farms. We're going to try to do pigs. I got to find pigs is the first thing. But up here, inside of this mountain here, we're just going to basically dig out a huge hole. Where's chicken? There's chicken. Alright, so we got chickens kind of close, but we got plenty of eggs. We can just spawn some in. But yeah, so I think we're just going to dig out like a huge section of this mountain here, and we're just going to have like 4 different pens on the inside, basically where I can just mass breed these guys, kind of like you know, you'd build like a little pen and you just breed them up as much as possible, and then you just go in and, well, it sounds bad, but hack them all to pieces. Yeah, that's kind of the plan, just so we can get like some bulk food going on it. And we'll keep these farms over here, the one where I have like these little cows, or we can replace these with horses if we wanted to. Even though we do have the Sky Ranch up top, we could have a couple of horses down here. So I think it'd be kind of cool to have some stables down here eventually. So we got her mules and mom mules over here, but we just got these cows here. So yeah, we're gonna be using these guys to kind of tame or lure some of them over into the other farm. But I have quite the bit of digging to do, and this is not the only thing I want to do today. I've got another project that I'd like to start. I know we're not going to finish it, but I'd like to start it at least today. That way I can work on it a little bit tomorrow on my day off, and we'll kind of, you know, see what's going on. So I am going to go ahead and get to digging. I'm going to dig out this entire room here, and we'll come back and then we can set everything up. Okay, so we made some pretty good headway here. I've got the rooms all dug out, but now we got to come up with an actual design for, I mean, kind of what's going on in here, right? So each one of these is going to be a pen. We got 2 in the back that are a little bit smaller than these up in the front. So I'm debating on whether or not I want these to both be cows. And then back here we can have 1 for chickens and 1 for pigs. I don't really know. We'll kind of have to just go and see what happens, but I mean, I don't really see myself eating a whole bunch of chicken or pork chops. You know, it's steak. That's what we want. That's why we started all this. So I think we're gonna try to do that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and make a couple of things here. I need to make some acacia wood. We also need a workbench over here, so we can go ahead and craft one without feeling guilty. Where do we want to put it? Can we put it? Oh, well, no, this is too wide. It's an even number. Dang it. This is an odd number. These are 7 by 7 rooms here, and these are 5 by 5, but then the walkway is 4, or, you know, 4 wide. So where do we want to put this? We'll just put it right there for right now. I don't really care too much. But we got to finish the rest of this roof coming in. So let's do like so, and then we can go ahead and wrap this up like this. Oh no, workbench in the way. I think this will be okay. It doesn't have to look great because I think we're gonna switch this out with a log. So let's try doing something like that. I think that's okay. Excuse my phone. There, like so. Boom. I don't know. I guess. Like I said, it doesn't have to look great, but what I'm thinking is we're gonna completely rip out the floor and we're gonna put in all grass. So I got a bunch of grass blocks here. If that's not enough, I've got plenty more. But I think that's gonna end up looking best in here. I want to try to keep it. I really don't even know about this. This is kind of bright. I may end up switching this out for like spruce or something. I don't really care for the orange, but that's just me. But the other thing that I want to kind of figure out is I don't know about like this area here, right? So I want to put logs right here on both of these so we can knock this out as well. like so. But then I don't know if we want to just like kind of leave it like this, open surface to the, you know, the open to the stone and elements, or do we want to try to put a wall in here? I haven't quite figured that part out yet. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to work out a little bit of a design here for these, and then dig out the floor, lay in all the grass, and then we'll be back. This is so much digging, man. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. I always say, hey, we're gonna do a project that doesn't involve digging a hole, but I guess we are playing Minecraft, so it is what it is. So I got this room pretty much done now, for the most part. We just need to add in the fences and get everything going, but I also had an idea about the inside of the farm also. So the plan is we're gonna have a fence here with a gate in the middle so we can get the animals in and out if we ever need to get them out for whatever reason. But I'm also going to put a carpet right here on the side on all of these, so one here, one there, and here. That way we got easy access in and out. And I also got to thinking about these little platforms and stuff here, and it might turn out to be a bad move, because I don't know how often animals trample crops anymore, just because I haven't really had crops around cows or anything like that recently. But what I was thinking is we could have actual crops growing here. So these first two up here would be cows, right? So cow there, cow here. So we could have wheat growing on these platforms here. We could swap all this out with dirt, and then we could put some like trapdoors or something on it, just to kind of spruce it up and make it look a little bit nicer. And the trick to this would be having water behind this wall. So we'd have water here, and then water on this side also around each one of these farms here. So if we did water right here in the middle, then we could also do crops on this side over here. And I forgot to put this pillar in. Let's do that right now. Oh, that's perfect, man. I brought over just enough blocks. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know how well this will work, but I think it should be kind of cool when it's all said and done. But we can go ahead and knock these guys out here. And what I was kind of thinking, as far as like the water goes, oh dang it, I should have silk touched all that. We'll have to go grab some normal stone. Look at this pick, man. This was almost brand new when I brought it over here, and now it's already almost dead. I have been using a lot of its durability here, trying to get this place dug out. So, and this is not even what exactly I wanted to do today. I have a whole nother project. Those guys up there. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll have to just kind of see if this is gonna work. I really don't. What is the thing? Is it control? No, it's F3H. Advanced tooltip shown. How much do we have left on this? We got 159 uses, give or take a little bit more because it's got unbreaking on it. But let's go ahead and silk touch all this stuff out of here just for a second. I think we should be okay. I really don't want to break this tool. Like really don't want to break this tool. So let's see. We can actually come down here. We don't even have to dig it all out. We can just do these two layers here. Is that gonna work? And then we'll have to kind of figure out what we can do. We could have the water stop right here, but I was thinking it might be kind of cool to do some sort of water feature, but it might be too low. Yeah. And then another cool idea would be to have water in the top and just have it flowing down. But I guarantee you what would happen is animals would get over here and they'd get stuck in that water and they'd swim up and start drowning. So our farm would be useless at that point. But yeah, so I guess what I'm going to do, let me dig out the rest of these walls here real quick, and I'll go grab some smooth stone and some seeds, and then we can start planting all this stuff. I think it'll be cool. So we're getting somewhere now. I guess now we should probably just go ahead and start laying down the dirt. So we'll put the dirt all along here and on this side as well. Now I think I've decided that this one here will be chickens, and for the chicken food I decided to do netherwort instead of actual seeds from wheat. If we do netherwort, then we don't really have to worry about, because the thing I was worried about is we could use wheat up there and we'll probably end up with a surplus of seeds anyway. But with this, we can just make for sure that we have enough seeds left over to replant for all the cows and not have to worry about feeding the chickens. So that's kind of what I got going on here. So we'll just use nether wart for those guys, and I think that'll be fine. Let's grab some more stone here, and then I'm gonna keep everything kind of smooth stone for now because I think I kind of like it. We don't use smooth stone for building very often, and since this is kind of in a cave, I think it actually looks pretty decent. I don't know, we may end up switching some of it out a little bit later on, but for now we'll just kind of see what it looks like. So now I guess we can go ahead and start throwing in some of the water, like so. I guess I needed another. We got water right here. Yeah, we'll have to replace that though. So we'll do boom, then we'll come back out here and replace that one, and now we have an infinite source, and we should be good to go. So yeah, I think this is actually going to look pretty neat. So I'm thinking once we replace this wall here, we're just going to replace it with smooth stone, then we'll have the crops here, and then we can do like fences or something along the top, and we'll kind of see what that looks like. Okay, so let's switch this out real quick. We throw stone back up in there, and then the only other problem is we're gonna have a little gap here. And that just kind of bugs me. I mean, it's not the worst, but I don't know. We'll just have to, I guess, deal with it. So the plan is we can do that like so, then we do that like that, and I think that should prevent the cows from maybe trampling all this stuff. I'm not 100% sure on that. We'll just kind of have to see, but I think it's a good start anyway. Okay, we're not gonna see that. Let's go ahead and switch all this back out. I guess we need to put the water in first too, don't we? Can we? Yeah, we can get some water. Like so, and then now we can just go ahead and fill in everything else here in this farm. Alright, so we got all the water filled in, and now we can go ahead and close all these guys up. And we'll do double over here. Hopefully I have enough smooth stone. I didn't grab any. I'm just using what we had silk touch, but I think, yeah, we got a little bit more, so we should be fine. But yeah, let's do that. Is that all of it? I think that's it. Now we can till all this soil, get this all hydrated and ready to go. Yeah, I think this is actually going to look pretty neat, man. I'm actually kind of excited to see the finished project here. Let's see, what do we want to put back here though is the question. I guess we're going to do carrots back here since this will be pigs. Pigs eat carrots, right? Oh, I eat carrots too. Like so. And we got a little bit of surplus, that's fine. Go ahead and knock this out. We'll have to figure out lighting back here too. I don't really know what to do for lighting. If we're going to be doing the fences here, then we're not going to be able to have those torches and everything else. But I think, oh goodness, lag spike. That was weird. Alright, so we got another wart up there, and so now it's just seeds for everything else. Okay, cool. Cool. Like so. And then a couple more over here. No, we didn't replace that one. Like that. I think that's it, right? I kind of opted out for not doing the trapdoors here. The only reason being is because right here we won't be able to do both blocks. We'll just have one, and that drives me nuts. So we'll just keep it as dirt, and I think that'll be fine. But let's go ahead and throw in the rest of these fences here. Oh, it does need light. So I guess you know what we could do is swap one of these logs out for glowstone or something. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. Let's go grab some glowstone, or maybe some lanterns. We'll see. Yeah, I think I like the glowstone better than the prismarine. I didn't try the prismarine, but I think the glowstone is just going to look better because it's kind of closer to color. The prismarine stuff is just white and blue, and I think that'd be too different for in here. So yeah, we're just going to keep it with the glowstone. Keep it natural. Au naturel. And I think we should be good. So I also grabbed some decoration blocks, some hay bales, and other stuff like that. We can kind of see what those look like in here. Hopefully I brought enough fence gates. I think I have another stack of them, but yeah, we do. We're also gonna have to make a couple more fence gates. Let's do the glowstone back here, like so. Boom, bada bang. Over here. Couple more. Perfect. Okay, and then we could also, if we wanted to, we could do something with oak wood for this portion here. Maybe like do an oak wood stair border all the way around the room. Maybe. We'll probably end up doing that just because to break up this texture a little bit, so we can keep the stone here, we can keep the stone here and on the ceiling, but then we could kind of break it up here with the oak wood stairs. So I think that would actually look pretty decent. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Put this back in here, and is that it? I think it's it. And so now we can go ahead and lay in the fences like so. And we'll just have the fence gate right here in the middle on either side. Perfect. And then I've only got 2, so we'll have to make 2 more, but that'll be fine. But yeah, so this is the idea for what I got. I also brought over a couple of different carpets here. We got green and we got brown, so we'll try both of them to see what they look like. Alright, so there's the green, and there's the brown. I think we'll probably... I was gonna say we use a brown, but I think I'm kind of liking the green better. Not that it's really that important, but you know, I think I like the green better, so we'll go with that. Place, I said, like so. Okay, perfect. But yeah, so if you don't know about the carpet on the fence trick, it basically allows you to jump over the fences without allowing the animals to be able to jump over. That way we don't really have to worry about opening this gate coming in and out. Not that it's really that big of a deal. This is just a little bit easier. You can kind of just hop in and out whenever you want to. And oh, we got sheep too. I forgot about sheep. We can finally get rid of our crap. Okay, so we'll have sheep up here in one of these. Instead of having both cows, we'll have sheep on one of these sides. I forgot about sheep. I don't know how I did that, but I did. So yeah, let's go ahead and throw down our crafting table right here, and let's make a couple more fence gates. Hopefully if we do like that, and the fence gate is like that, right? Yeah, so put that there and then put that one there, and voila. This room is almost done. We just got to get the animals in here now. So as far as the other decoration stuff goes, let's see. Now I brought leaves. We can do something with the leaves. I don't know if we want to do that or not. That kind of gets rid of the the 3D look that we got going on. So really 2 for 2. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna play around with this a little bit and we'll come back. Okay, so what do we think as we walk in? I don't know, man. I think I like it. It looks pretty good to me. So we'll have pigs, chickens, cow, and sheep. Oh, this is gonna be good. Now comes the fun part. We actually have to get all the animals over here, and yeah, I don't know where pigs are, man. Those are the only ones that I don't really have around here that I know of. I think I may have one stray pig over on the side of this hill here, but as far as getting 2 of them over there so we can actually start breeding them up, I don't know if we're gonna have enough. I may actually have to go search for a pig. Now I thought about maybe doing mushrooms too, but I don't see the point in doing mushrooms, just because I mean it's not like we're gonna be eating mushroom soup a lot or anything like that, and if we just want the steak, then we can get that from normal cows. So yeah, I think that should be pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear out my inventory here, put a bunch of this junk up because we don't need it anymore, and yeah, we'll make up a couple of leads and see about moving some of these animals around. Alright, so let's see if we can get a couple of these guys over there in one piece. Can y'all follow me, please? Come this way. It's been a while since we tried to transport mobs around using these leads, so hopefully it got a little bit easier. And the leads don't break as often as they used to. I know we move pretty quick though is the problem. If I crouch walk maybe, this is going to take forever, but we can get them over there. So we'll take these 2 guys first. And then we'll go get some eggs and get the chickens going. And then we can go grab a couple of sheep maybe. They're in a pit, so it might be a little bit harder to get those guys up into the farm. But I think we can do it. So come on, dudes. This way. Thank you, sir. Oh, there's an egg. I also added that path in right there using the actual path blocks. I'm kind of starting to like the path block a little bit more. It is really straight, but maybe we can add some like stuff on the sides to make it look not so clean cut. That's the only reason I don't like the path blocks, is because every time you use them, they end up making the path look like super clean, and I don't really care too much for that. So, but maybe we can find a way around it and see what else we can do. Alright guys, almost there. Come on. Almost there. Left or right? Okay, left. We'll come over here. Come on. Come on. In the hole. This way. One more. There you go. Perfect. Perfecto. Alright, so we got these guys in, and now we can go ahead and breed them up. I brought over some extra hay just so we can drop off one of these chests here. And then I also brought some furnaces because we're going to need a way to cook up all this meat, right? And we might as well do it here. So I guess I only brought 2, so I guess that's fine. Do that, and then we can put these logs back in like so. And that'll be perfect. And we can throw a block of coal in there, block of coal in there, and that should last us quite a while, I'm hoping. We also may need to add some light here in the middle, huh? It's a little dark. I don't want mobs spawning in here with these guys, so I may have to grab some glowstone and put a piece up in the ceiling, or maybe even in the floor. Yeah, okay. I got a few minor tweaks that we gotta do. But yeah, I guess right now, let's go grab... Oh, I keep doing that, man. For whatever reason, I can't jump off of the ledge, and it's driving me nuts. Let's go grab some eggs from our egg farm over here. We got tons of eggs in here, man. That chest is full. That chest is full. And then underneath here, we have hoppers. And each one of these hoppers, I'm pretty sure, is full, too. So, if we take one of those out, yeah, it's just going to start filing in. Let's take that should be plenty. One stack and one, that should be fine, because I don't want to get a whole bunch of chickens in there just because they make such an awful noise. We only need 2 of them, really. Then we can just start breeding them up, so shouldn't be that big of a deal. And then we'll have to figure out how we want to get our sheeps over here. So I am kind of to the point where I don't think we're going to really get to the next project. So before we end the episode today, I will take you over to where I want to start this project and kind of go over with you everything that I want to do. And I may end up doing some of it off camera. The things that I wanted to do today, we may... Okay, you just gonna chill in there? Hopefully they can't get out. Really? We only got 1 chicken from all that? Hopefully they can't cross over from this block to this block. I don't think that they can, but we'll just have to kind of keep an eye on it. But yeah, so we'll go over and kind of explain what I was wanting to do today. And then, like I said, I may end up doing a little bit of it off camera, but we may start it up next episode. And speaking of next episode will include a world download. I thought about maybe doing a world tour, and we might do like a quick one. But I don't really, we just did a world tour not too long ago, so I kind of feel like we should skip it this time and maybe save the next world tour for like episode 250 or something. I don't really know. But that would be kind of my plan, so we'll see what happens. Oh, you know what? You gotta go. Everybody here. You gotta go. I can't take it. I just need 2 of you, and that's it. Oh, it's so loud. Alright. Oh, is there a rabbit in here? Oh, there was a rabbit. Do we get rabbit stuff? No, there's rabbit. Oh, we got tons of mutton too. I always forget that mutton is a thing. Alright, so I just need 2 of you. You're the lone wolf. There we go. Let's get out of here. I can't take it. Alright, where's our leads? Man, that rabbit was quick to find his way out, wasn't he? Alright, well, let me lead these guys back over to where we're going, and then we'll pick back up. This is getting tedious. Okay, come on. Oh, they were easy, man. That was real easy. Okay, cool. So we got you two in here. Let's go grab... I was gonna say, yeah, let's go try to get at least one more chicken here. Is that dude still in the bush? He is, man. Are you like stuck in there? I don't think he's stuck, but I don't really know. They all eating the grass already? God, jerks. Okay, well, you can just chill in there. Hopefully... Actually, let's see. Will he follow the seeds over this way? Come on, dude. Are you stuck? Like, for real? Maybe he is. Interesting. We'll have to try that again and see what happens, but he may have been stuck. Let's go ahead and drop that off in there. We'll drop that off there. And we'll go ahead, you know what? We'll get these guys going. Like so. And get you two. Perfect. Throw that back in there. And we'll go grab a couple eggs. I also need to grab that glowstone too. Yeah, well, I guess the pigs are nowhere to be found. Come on, chickens. There's one. And are you going to get stuck in there again? Or can you just chill out? I'm just trying not to spam the eggs because I don't want to hit them and get them running around in circles. Really? Just one again? I'll have to try to get another one in here sooner or later. Oh, wouldn't there's a chicken out here somewhere. You got this guy. You want to be in the farm? Huh? There you go. Oh, he didn't give me any chainmail armor. But yeah, so I think that other chicken is gone. And we'll just call it quits for today. So that's the farm. I think it actually turned out really nice. I like this. It's pretty cool. So I'll work a little bit more on breeding these guys up and doing that whole shebang. Alright, where's the center? There's the center. Let's put a piece of glowstone in the center of each one of these farms just so we don't get any mobs spawning in there while we're not around. Because I do not want to have like a creeper or something like that spawn inside of here. And then when we come to harvest these guys, we just blow the whole place up since there's not a whole lot of stone and other like strong stuff. All this dirt and crops and stuff will just get knocked out of the way really quick. So, where did that chicken go? Really? I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that because I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why he's trying to get stuck in that corner, but it's driving me nuts. So anyways, let's go check out the next project, what I wanted to do today. And I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I think a lot of you guys are going to be excited about it. We are going to do a little bit more on the ravine for one. I want to start getting some more rooms and stuff cut out so we can do some other farms. And then the next project, the big one that I'm talking about, is we are finally gonna start building underground, man. So we got this other ravine over here. We got the one that we've been working on for a little bit, but then we have this other one that's connected with this platform here going towards the boat. So we come down here. I've done a little bit of stuff down here. I haven't touched this area in a very long time, but that was originally, I think this is gonna be some sort of room or something there, and we got to make all this look much nicer. But in here I tried to make a tree farm, like a little tiny tree farm, but we only ended up getting these tiny trees like that, and it's just kind of a waste of time because I like growing the big trees and then cutting those down, not the big oaks, but like the big spruce trees and all that. But yeah, so we got this whole entire room here, but I don't really care for it, so we may try to do something different here. I don't know what we can do. But if we come down here, this is where the fun begins. So we have this huge ravine down here, and I think it'd be really cool to kind of like start digging most of this out and cleaning it up. I'd like to throw a bunch of grass and stuff down in the bottom and kind of do our style, you know what I'm talking about, like spruce wood and everything else. Look, we got a chest card here. What are you? You're empty. Give me that. But yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of work, and like I said, I think I'm gonna start a little bit on it off camera. So I'll work on cleaning up this lava, getting rid of some of the water, at least for now, cleaning some of this up, knocking all this stuff down. I'm gonna keep the bridges because I think it'd be cool to have like different tunnels and stuff going back and forth on either side. So we'll keep all that kind of stuff. I wonder if I came across any spider spawners in here. It's been forever since we've explored this area. But I bet you we came across some sort of spider spawner. Cave spider spawner, maybe? I don't know. There's got to be one in here somewhere. Yeah, like right here. Oh, okay, cool. Looks like I left just a bunch of... Whoa! What? Okay. Is this close enough? I think this is close enough we could do like a dual spider farm. Ooh. Dudes. Okay. You're activated. And you're activated. Okay, so this could be like the center right here. That is awesome, dudes. We could actually maybe get a bunch of string from this, and we could actually get our end farm up and going too. That is sweet. Oh, and it's like right here in the front too. So like right here is the ravine. So where did we come in at? Like right up there? Oh, this is awesome. Okay. So freaking sweet. We got a spider farm down there that we can actually set up eventually. But yeah, so I'm gonna get started on some of this stuff probably tomorrow. I think I'm about done for tonight. I gotta get some sleep sometime. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. I really do appreciate your support on this series. Make sure you keep it up. Hit that like button for me down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time for some more of my Minecraft world. And this time we'll be underground. Alright dudes, thanks for watching. Peace.